Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another discussion topic. And today I want to talk to you guys about multiplayer and cross-platform play. So, we all know nowadays you can find pretty much almost any game with some form of multiplayer or online play. Like, hell, even single-player games have some form of interactions with other players. Even though it may not have any big impact on your single-player experience, the fact that it has some form of multiplayer aspect in it shows how far we've come in gaming to be connected with everyone 24/7. But in my younger days, back during the NES to N64 era, I played nothing but single player games, mainly RPGs. But things have changed as I grew up, and my social circle has pretty much become a much bit larger than when I was a kid. I more so stayed to myself, and I stayed confined to my house and just, play with my siblings and everything when I was younger. But as I got older and my circle expanded, multiplayer has become an essential key to my, gaming life. And then you have PC. PC have been pushing their online multiplayer community, much longer, and it has evolved much faster. But we can't count out consoles because most of my fun multiplayer experiences came from them. So back when the N64 console released with the 4 controller ports, I just knew instantly what kind of fun I was in for. And it all started with James Bond 007, and my friends and family used to host game nights on Fridays, and we used to sink countless of hours into that game. And yeah, I know I was never really good at 007, but that's besides the point. But the multiplayer experience had brought everyone together, and that is why today you find more people investing more time into multiplayer games than ever before. It satisfies, both social and competitive aspect of the multiplayer spectrum. I mean, in my opinion, Halo had changed the way I view multiplayer by allowing players to connect up to 4 Xboxes into a hub for 16-player action. I mean, our house was the place to host game night, and we usually had over 20 people over at the house every Friday night. So 16-player Halo allowed almost everyone to play at the same time. So to me at that time, I thought it was revolutionary until online gaming became a staple in today's industry. I mean, in the living room with friends and family is slowly dying unless you are part of some competitive scene or you attend some local event, but standard players uses online play to interact without leaving the house to socialize with other, people physically. So now that online gaming has been around for over a decade, it's about time that the 3 console giants begin to start playing nicely and allow some, but I do prefer all multiplayer games to become cross-platform. I think that eliminates the barriers of entry, especially for those who has a console preference. Like last gen, the Xbox 360, for example, was my console preference because mostly all my friends, family, and subscribers owned one compared to a PS3. But this generation was reversed. Since now I have the PS4, it would be nice to be able to play with my friends in multiplayer games who play on the Xbox One. I mean, the Xbox One and PC and the PS4 and PC are doing cross-platform play, but we need all 3 consoles to do the same. I can also see the fanboy competitive tournaments with the PS4 versus the Xbox One gamers in whatever multiplayer game of choice. But right now, Overwatch has been pretty much keeping me busy on the multiplayer shooters and just in multiplayer in general. And another reason why I enjoy multiplayer so much is that games like this, I can form a team of friends and compete against other players online. This game relies so heavily on communication, which I love the most about multiplayer games such as Overwatch and also Splatoon. Then there's also those who love co-op play and beat 'em ups in the adventure game genre. I think there aren't too many games out there with clever multiplayer co-op designs like Project Eden on the PS2, and I love Brute Force on the original Xbox. I really enjoy multiplayer games with a co-op campaign because I enjoy playing together with my friends than competing against them. But back to my point, crossplay really needs to happen more often for consoles because I think it will bring everyone together regardless of the console preference, and everyone get to share the same experience together. So, what kind of multiplayer gamer are you? Are you a competitive gamer, or are you a co-op multiplayer gamer? Do you think Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo will eventually unhook the cuffs and on cross-platform play on all their multiplayer games? So share some of your multiplayer experiences in the comment section below. If you have a gaming topic you would like for me to discuss, make sure to leave that in the comments as well. This is MugenLord signing off.